Perimenopause. That magical time in life when your hormones decide to play a fun little game of let's see how unpredictable we can be today. Maybe you're hot, maybe you're cold, maybe you just yelled at your family for breathing too loudly, and 5 minutes later, you're crying at a cat video. It's like puberty, but with more responsibilities, less sleep, and a mortgage. But here's the good news. There are real, science-backed steps you can take to feel better, balance your body, and keep your sanity as you transition through this stage of life. Today, we're talking about 10 simple but powerful tips to help you navigate perimenopause with confidence, humor, and hopefully fewer hot flashes. Let's dive in. The first tip is to eat enough fiber. During perimenopause, fluctuating estrogen levels can throw your digestion out of whack and make weight harder to manage, especially around the belly. Fiber helps keep your digestive system moving smoothly, balances blood sugar, and even supports heart health, which becomes more important as estrogen declines. Aim for around 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day from foods like oats, beans, berries, chia seeds, and leafy greens. Plus, fiber helps your body naturally flush out excess hormones, which can reduce symptoms like bloating, mood swings, and breast tenderness. The second tip is to eat an anti-inflammatory diet. During this time, inflammation in the body can spike, leading to joint pain, fatigue, and even more intense hot flashes. An anti-inflammatory diet focuses on whole, colorful foods that calm your system rather than stress it out. Fill your plate with plenty of fruits and vegetables like berries, broccoli, and leafy greens. Include healthy fats such as avocado, olive oil, and nuts. Choose lean proteins like chicken, fish, or plant-based sources, and add whole grains like quinoa and brown rice. Try to cut back on highly processed foods, refined carbs, and added sugars. They're notorious for spiking blood sugar and making perimenopause symptoms worse. Tip 3 is to get enough magnesium. Magnesium is often called the relaxation mineral. And trust me, during perimenopause, you need all the relaxation you can get. Magnesium can help with sleep, anxiety, muscle cramps, and even headaches. There are different forms of magnesium, and each one does something a little different. Magnesium glycinate is excellent for calming anxiety and improving sleep. Magnesium citrate helps with constipation. Magnesium malate supports energy and muscle function. And magnesium threonate may help reduce brain fog and support memory. Most women do well with about 200 to 400 milligrams per day, but it's always a good idea to check with your doctor before starting supplements. The fourth tip is to get enough omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are essential for reducing inflammation, supporting brain health, and protecting your heart. They can also help with mood swings, which can get pretty wild when hormones are fluctuating. You can find omega-3s in fatty fish like salmon and sardines, as well as plant-based sources like chia seeds, flax seeds, and walnuts. If you don't eat fish regularly, consider taking a high-quality fish oil supplement. Tip 5 is to make sure you're getting enough vitamin D. Vitamin D plays a huge role in bone health, mood regulation, and immune function. As estrogen levels drop, bone density can decline, making vitamin D more important than ever. Many women are deficient, especially if they don't get much sunlight. Ask your doctor for a simple blood test to check your levels. If you need to supplement, choose vitamin D3 and look for one that also includes vitamin K2 to support bone health. The sixth tip is to eat enough protein. When estrogen declines, your body naturally loses muscle mass more quickly. Eating protein helps preserve muscle, keeps your metabolism humming, and supports energy levels. Aim for 20 to 30 grams of protein at each meal. Great sources include eggs, chicken, tofu, beans, and Greek yogurt. Protein also keeps you feeling full and satisfied, which makes it easier to manage your weight during this time. Tip 7 is to get the right blood tests before starting any hormone replacement therapy, also called HRT. Hormones are powerful, and everyone's levels are different, so testing first is essential. Ask your doctor to check estradiol, which is a key form of estrogen, along with progesterone and testosterone. These results will give you a clear picture of what's going on in your body and help your provider create a safe, personalized plan for you. The 8th tip is to make sleep a priority. Perimenopause can completely wreck your sleep thanks to hot flashes, night sweats, and anxiety. But quality sleep is non-negotiable when it comes to hormone balance, weight management, and emotional well-being. Set up a calming bedtime routine. Keep your bedroom cool and dark. Avoid screens at least an hour before bed. You can also try magnesium glycinate or calming herbal teas like chamomile or valerian root. If you're still struggling, talk to your doctor, as sleep issues might be connected to hormone fluctuations. Tip 9 is to set boundaries. Perimenopause isn't just a physical change, it's an emotional one too. During this stage, stress levels often skyrocket because you're likely juggling work, family, aging parents, and your own shifting health. Setting boundaries is crucial for reducing stress and protecting your mental health. Learn to say no, carve out time for self-care, and surround yourself with supportive people who understand what you're going through. When you lower stress, you help balance cortisol, which also helps your other hormones function more smoothly. And finally, tip 10, exercise, especially weight-bearing exercise. Exercise is one of the most powerful tools for navigating perimenopause. Weight-bearing activities like walking, strength training, and yoga help build bone density, preserve muscle, and boost your mood. Even 20 to 30 minutes a day can make a noticeable difference. The key is to find something you actually enjoy, so you'll stick with it long term. Movement is medicine, and your future self will thank you for every step, squat, and stretch you do today. Perimenopause may feel like a wild ride, but it doesn't have to be all misery and mystery. By focusing on nutrition, exercise, sleep, and stress management, you can support your body and mind through this transition. Remember, small, consistent changes make the biggest impact. You've got this. And if you ever feel alone on the journey, know that millions of women are right there with you, navigating the same hormonal roller coaster. If you found this helpful, give the video a like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who could use a little encouragement. Here's to thriving, not just surviving, during perimenopause.